and make a login, fill out a short questionnaire, which would be very easy to do, and we can probably pull it up on our screen here if you want to look at it real quick. Also, if there's any problem with this, you can go ahead and email me or call me at the extension office and I can walk you through it. It's pretty easy. This is the Howdy Health website. This is where you go to log on to make an account for you. Very simple: name, address, email address. It's going to ask you some personal questions. It's all anonymous, so nobody knows how much you're going to weigh. And if you don't have a team, we can put you on one. It's very, very easy. So, like I said, go to Howdy Health registration, click on the button, fill out this information. It'll tell you to continue, and you can do that. Now, the league that we have formed is called Seguin Public Library, Guadalupe County. So if they ask you about the league, that's the one we use. Seguin Public Library, Guadalupe County. Very simple. Now, we're going to have as many teams as we can. The library does have some teams. You can have teams with your family, or you can just join somebody's team. We had some great teams last year, and I want to make sure that we have great teams this year. Some of the things that we're going to do is, if you need a pedometer, I do have some of those at the library you can come pick up. If you do need an activity equivalent like this, I'll leave these at the library and you can pick them up. For example, if you are spinning, if you're in a spin class, good for you, vigorously, spinning 30 minutes is 2 miles. So that's a lot to add up. So if you do spin class 3 times a week, you know, you're going to have 300 or 400 miles at the end of 8 weeks. So this will be available at the library, and also the pedometers will be available at the library for you to pick up anytime. Now, if you have questions, like I said, go ahead and give me a call at my office, or you can call me, or you can email me. That would be great. Also, everybody, all these lovely ladies here at the library can help you again. So, Howdy Health, log in, put all your information, take the small little survey, and you're ready to go. After you do your miles during the day or at the end of the week, you can actually enter them. Then we'll keep track of them. And anytime you want to see what your team is doing, you can log on and check your team to see how many miles you do. Now, I'm afraid there's going to be some friendly competition here. I know the girls here at the library already have got 2 or 3 teams going, so let's join them and get out walking. Best exercise you can do, especially in these times when we have to be cooped up in our house. There's lots of different things we can do to exercise. One of my favorites, line dancing. Yeah, I do. Put the video on, line dance for an hour, and I'm good to go. Because, you know, vacuuming for 30 minutes to equal a mile is not my idea of things to do, but line dancing is fun. Also, if you take Zumba class, you take Tai Chi from here in the library on Saturdays, all those count towards your miles. So let's get together, let's meet, and let's walk across Texas. So as we continue our 8 weeks, I will have lots of information to give you on our progress, on where we are. For example, if we're in Junction right now, it's snowing. But if we go down to Poteet, it's a strawberry festival in April. So we'll learn along the way some of the highlights of different cities as we walk across Texas. Now, as a team, you can do from El Paso to Orange, Texas, which is, I'll have here, a Texas map. So we can do El Paso to Houston to Orange, Texas, or if you want to start as a team up there in the Panhandle and come all the way down to Brownsville, it's up to you. Every week I'll have this, and I'll have all the teams marked, so you'll see how far this team has gone. Now, don't you think that's going to be fun? Now, when I tell my family up in New England that I'm walking across Texas and it's 832 miles, they think I'm kind of crazy, because Massachusetts, where my husband's from, is only 100 miles long. So this is something that we can do. Okay, are you ready to walk across Texas? I know today's a little chilly, so we may have to walk in the library if it rains, but I'm ready to walk across Texas. I've got my good shoes on, I've got warm clothes on. Remember, we need to hydrate too, and don't forget, you need to fuel your body. Fresh fruits and vegetables, make sure you have plenty of water, and pick a good time to walk across Texas. Pick a good time, explore your city, walk downtown. The fountain is beautiful this time of year. So those are things that we can do to walk across Texas. If you have any questions, please give me a call or go ahead and email me. This is the library's email also, so we'll answer any questions you can. Now, I'm shouting out to those people that walked across Texas with me last year. Please join me this year and see if we can do it again. We're going to have a lot of fun. Now, the library has a beautiful 2-mile track here, and last year we walked it, and that's what I'm going to do every Friday. So come and join me. I would love to see you guys. It's been a long time since we've had some kind of class here with Agri Life Extension. So let's go ahead and do Walk Across Texas. Actually, Walk Across Texas, if you can see from my banner, is actually 25 years old this year. So you think about it, 25 years, people have been walking across Texas. So put your tennis shoes on, boots are not allowed, and we're going to walk across Texas. Come and join me. Okay. So one of the things I'm going to show you today, we do have these available at the library for you. These are pedometers, and they do come with an extra battery. So all you have to do is clip this onto your body. I usually like mine on my waist or on my shoulder strap here, and it will count the miles for you, or the steps. 2,000 steps, 1 mile. So that's a neat thing if you don't. The other thing you can do is use your iPhone. There's different apps on your iPhone that you can count your steps. I do one called Steps, S-T-E-Z, and it counts for me, which is great because I put it in my back pocket and I go. And you know, during the day I'll check and see if I got my 10,000 steps in. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I just try to keep an open mind about how much I can do in a day. I mean, we all have aches and pains, and we're all old. So, well, some of us are old, some of us are really young, but you know, we have a good time. So, come by the library, pick up your pedometer, pick up your exercise equivalent if you want one, and join me on Friday. I would love to see you. I'll be here at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to walk a 2-mile route around the Seguin Library. If you haven't been out in a while, it's beautiful out here. Even though we have no trees with leaves on them, it's still gorgeous. And there's still little animals running around. I saw a turtle the other day, a turtle. So, you know, there's something always to do. Thanks.